Thank you. This is Kathy Sandeen. I'm the Chancellor of University of Alaska Anchorage, and Dr. Ramaswamy and Dr. Powell, thank you for your time. My question goes specifically to our policies that outline the delineation of responsibilities and authority between the president of the system and the chancellors. Now, as both of you know, and most people in this room know, I have experience in 2 other public systems, one as a chancellor. In addition, the year I was an American Council on Education fellow, I spent that year studying the California State University system. So that's 3 public university systems. And our policy seems to have worked okay in the past and didn't raise any red flags until now. But when I go back and I look at those policies, so Chapter 0201, it's Regents Policy Part 2, Chapter 0201, University President, where it outlines the authority of the president. It appears that the responsibilities and authority of the president of the system, they just transferred from when we only had 1 university and 1 president of 1 university. And when I look at, again, Part 2, Chapter 202, officers of the university and the responsibilities of the chancellors have no authority except for that delegated by the president. And there is no formal document that outlines the delegation. Meanwhile, at NWCCU, as CEOs of accredited institutions, we are supposed to have authority over certain things in our institutions, and technically we do not. So I just ask you if I'm on the right track in terms of focusing on these policies and what we need to do, or what our regents need to do to delineate a little more clearly those lines and giving authority to chancellors for certain functions and operations within the individual accredited universities.
Well, thanks, Chancellor Sandeen. This is Sonny. I'll give you, I'll respond, and then I'll let Mac pick up a little bit more. So the bottom line is, for us, that's what we want to know. What are the roles and responsibilities of the chancellors of 3 universities that are accredited, and then how do they relate to the president, and how do they, the chancellors and the president relate to the regents, the board, and vice versa. And so really, our intent in sending the letter was really that, delineate, please, very clearly the roles and responsibilities and who does what and why. And that way we have a clear sense. Everybody has a clear sense of the sort of the line of command, et cetera, that is in place within the system, as well as the individual universities that are accredited.